Breathe here, reach up. And then from here, look towards your right foot. With or without a block. Bring your right hand about 6 inches above your right foot. And then shift your weight onto your right foot. Lifting your left leg off the ground, coming into half moon pose. Reaching and still lifting your left leg and your left arm up towards the sky as best as you can. Breathe. Play with your balance. So this is a big balance element here. You know, if you fall, that's so important. Humility. We need to practice humility, right? Overcoming the fear of falling. And most importantly, overcoming ignorance. Right? Ignoring what we need, ignoring the mood that we're in, ignoring our boundaries can be good. From here, keep your arms as they are. From here, switching into airplane on your right leg. Just bring your torso parallel with the ground. So now you're in airplane, your left leg is still lifted. Reach your arms left and right and a little higher if you can, a little higher than your torso. Reach and fly over wherever you are. Exhale, left foot into the ground, come all the way standing up. Tree pose here for a moment, switching the leg, come onto your left leg. And bring your right foot maybe on your left ankle or your calf. With your hands on your waist. Or wherever you want to place your right foot, right? I wouldn't suggest to place it right on your knee. I learned that's not so healthy. And you can play around here, stay here. If you fall, you fall, come back in. You're overwhelmed, take a break. Play with your balance. For those under you, for an extra challenge, see if you want to close your eyes and see what happens. Right? And then from here, bring your hands back onto your waist. Bring your right foot a few inches above your left knee. So somewhere here. And now you can stay here, play with your balance. Bring the prayer in front of your heart. Or if you want to, you can start bending more and more and more up to 90 degrees your left leg, right? You can maybe rest your forearms on your right leg. Or if that's way too much, you might be somewhere up here. Okay. Breathe deep. A few of you might even want to bring their hands into the ground. Okay. That's really, really deep stretch in your right hip. One more breath. Exhale, come all the way up. Let's relieve you. Bring your right foot back into the ground. Come back onto your right foot. Airplane, lift your left leg off the ground. Reach your arms left and right. Also called warrior 3. Breathe here. Reach and lift your limbs. Exhale, hands into the ground, standing split for a moment. Your left leg is still lifted, can you believe it? Reach. Exhale, left foot right next to your right. And then let's squat down here on our toes for a moment. Right in front of your heart. Right? If that's too much for you, you can bring your knees into the ground. Right, and just rest here a little bit, close your eyes. If you want to come a little further now, reach your right leg out in front of you, still on your left toes, and bring your right heel into the ground in front of you. Now you're balancing on your left toes, right? It's kind of crazy. It's also a really nice feeling because our selfless servant gets a little attention here. And if you want to take it a little further, maybe you want to lift your right heel off the ground. Woo, balancing, balancing. Breathe. And then exhale as best as you can. Bring your right foot back. Not like me, maybe without touching the ground. And then bring your hands back into the ground, lengthening out both of your legs, forward fold. Woo. Inhale, long spine, glancing up. Exhale, hop or step back. Flow through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. All the way onto your belly, untuck your toes. Inhale for cobra, it's been a while, be gentle. Exhale, chin into the ground. For a moment, reach your arms left and right. Airplane arms. Lift your chest, lift your head, lift your legs if that feels good to you. Emphasizing the lower back, strengthening the lower back to really complement all those forward folds, right? Strong lower back. Breathe. Now you can cactus your arms if it feels too much. The more you bring your arms forward, the more challenging it will be, right? Maybe you want to reach your arms forward, Superman. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, bring everything back into the ground, chin into the ground. Inhale, cobra, press into your hands. Exhale, chin into the ground, tuck your toes. Plank pose, downward facing dog. Ooh, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Let's flow through the other side. Left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot through in between your hands, bring your back heel down, bend your left leg. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your left arm up and over, reach forward, peaceful warrior, left arm up and over your head. Exhale, back into warrior 2. Flowing a little faster. Now maybe memorize the flow a little better. Right now maybe hop your back foot a little closer towards the front, lengthening your front leg. Bring your hips forward as best as you can. And then from here, reach and draw your left arm forward. And feel that fold in your left hip, right? And then maybe your left hand finds a block on the inside of your left foot. Reaching and drawing your right arm up towards the sky. Feel that beautiful opening here in your chest, in your right hip, right? Nothing collapsing. Open that right hip. Right? Just breathe for a moment. Also a moment where we can activate our core, locking your core for some additional support. It's not all the weight onto your left arm, right? Lift yourself out of your left hip. From here, you want to come with me into Adho Chandrasana, half moon. Your left hand comes about 6 inches above your left foot into the ground as you shift your weight onto your left foot and lift your right leg off the ground, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Ooh, so this is a moment where I love the block because obviously my arm is not like, I don't know, 5 meters long. I don't know how many inches are, but yeah, my left arm is just not long enough. It feels off if I remove the block. So this is a nice moment, right? Can definitely recommend for you to get a block. Breathe here, opening up your right hip. Balance, balance, balance. You can feel all those tiny, tiny muscles in your left ankle, your left foot. So good as we want to age gracefully. And then from here, airplane mode, just bring your torso right above your mat, reaching your arm left and right. Basically not changing your arms, just changing the position of your torso. Your right leg is still lifted. Breathe. Now with your next inhale, come all the way up, bring your right foot right next to your left. repose here on your left leg, up. Hands on your hip, left foot on your right ankle, maybe on your calf, or maybe on your right inner thigh. Breathe, play with your arms. It can be a dancing tree, or you can bring the prayer in front of your heart. You can just come into the Chiana Mudra with your index finger on your thumb and just breathe, playing with your balance. Close your eyes if you want an extra challenge. And then from here, take a break or come with us. Place your left foot, your left ankle a few inches above your right knee. And then if you'd like to, you can stay here, play with your balance, strengthen your right leg. Or you can start bending the right leg a little more, a little more, a little more. Up to 90 degrees, right? Up to 90 degrees. So that doesn't mean it needs to be 90 degrees, just to your own degree, right? Breathe here. The few of you might want to bring their hands into the ground with your left, that left foot scooping and hugging around the right upper arm. Breathe. Beautiful stretch here. It's like pigeon pose, just standing up. One more breath here. And then slowly come all the way up if you aren't yet. Bring your left foot back into the ground, back to your airplane of your left leg. Lift your right leg off the ground. Reach your arm left and right. Woo, and for one more moment, reach your arms up. And I know we haven't done it on the other side, but if you want to, you can bend your left knee a little bit here. Extra strong today. And if you want a little extra, reach and draw both your arms forward. Woo, breathe. Exhale both hands into the ground, standing split for a moment. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale both feet back into the ground. Coming, balancing on our toes, squatting down. And then from here, pray in front of your heart. Little balancing act, little balancing moment. You can stay here. You know, there's a lot of balancing going on already. Or maybe you want to stretch your left leg out in front of you, come onto your left heel with your toes dorsiflex up. And now practicing your balance, maybe you want to lift your left heel off the ground. Ooh. Ready to fall, practice that. It's so important, let's fall. Children, they laugh when they fall, right? They laugh when they make mistakes. We get so serious, what happened to us? Right, bring your left foot back without touching the ground, back next to your left. Interlace your hands, flip your palms up and over, reach them up towards the sky. Beautiful heart opening. Ooh, nice back bend. Exhale both hands into the ground, lengthening out your legs, forward fold. Let's take one more vinyasa here. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, your arms lift you up towards the sky, breathing the sun or the moon. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale like a wave, long spine, hands low. Exhale, hopper step back, plank pose, knees, chest, chin into the ground. Lower all the way onto your belly. Inhale, cobra here. Exhale, chin into the ground. Tuck your toes. Actually, let's come onto all fours. Right? All fours here for a moment. And then let's sit back onto our heels. Bring your legs out in front of you. Sitting on your buttocks. Right? With your knees bent. Arms forward. And then slowly start rolling back. Oh, right? For our bridge pose moment here today. Now you want to be able to touch your heels with your hands, with your fingers, right? That's how close your heels should be to your sit bones. Now with your whole back rooting into the ground, press into your feet and then lift your hips off the ground. Now you can start scooping your shoulders under by lifting your shoulders and scooping them under. And now your hands can still just rest on the sides of your body with your palms rooting into the ground, or maybe you'd like to interlace your hands underneath your back. Just simply breathe. For more restorative variation, you can certainly reach and grab your block, if you have one, and bring the block right underneath onto your sacrum, really lowest point in your back. And then place it there on the highest or mid level and just rest here. Close your eyes, relax your buttocks. Let your legs do the work. Breathe in and breathe out even longer. Breathe in and make your exhale really, really, really long. Now, from here, you can, if you have interlaced your hands, you can release the grip and slowly vertebra by vertebra come back with your back into the ground. Bring your knees together. Bring your left hand onto your heart, your right hand onto your navel. And just really take some deep breaths here into your right hand, ballooning your belly up and down. Now you can come with us into one more bridge pose, or if you want to, you can also come into a full wheel. For bridge pose, again, bring your hands and arms on the sides of your body, press into your feet, lift your hips off the ground, and interlace your hands behind and underneath your back, and stay here, rest, enjoy. For anyone who wants to come into wheel, bring your hands right next to your ears with your fingers pointing towards your shoulders, with your thighs and knees moving together. And then come first step onto the crown of your head, pressing into your hands, bending your elbows. From here, with your next inhale, press firmly into your hands and lift yourself all the way up towards the sky. Knees moving together and towards the back of the room. Relax your head, relax your jaw. Drawing your heart up and your torso forward towards the front of the room so that you can shift the curve all the way into your upper back. Come out whenever you need to. Bend your elbows slowly. Come onto the crown of your head first. And then bring the back of your head back into the ground, slowly onto your shoulders and vertebra by vertebra all the way back into the ground. Knees knocking into each other. Bring the prayer in front of onto your third eye, thumbs touching the midpoint in between your eyebrows. And then maybe swing your hips from side to side and shield your knees from side to side. Whew. Breathing here for a moment. From here, you can keep on, swinging your legs from side to side, or if you want to, you can come into happy baby, lifting your feet off the ground and pointing the soles of your feet towards the sky, and then grabbing your feet from the outside in, right? Grabbing the outer edges of your feet with your hands. The soles of your feet pointing towards the sky, and then drawing your knees basically closer towards the mat. Passing your upper arm or pressing against your upper arms. And then enjoy this really, really relaxing hip opening position here. You can swing from side to side if that feels good to you and in your spine. Just notice, can you bring your lower back a little further into the ground without lifting up your lower back, right? Now from here, let go with your hands. Bring your hands back into the ground, arms on the sides of your body. Lift your legs up towards the sky. And then from here, lift your arms and hands off the ground. Look towards your navel. Lift your head off the ground. Right? Look towards your navel. And then lower your right leg a few inches. Same height than your arms and your feet, right? Down towards the ground. Look towards your navel and see if you can draw your head further towards your left leg. So some core work here. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, switching legs. Left leg down, right leg up. Still looking towards your navel, breathing so deep and so free. Can you bring your head closer towards your right leg? Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw your head closer towards your right leg. Exhale, lower your right leg as well. So both feet and legs are floating, hands are floating. Breathe, breathe. Are you still looking towards your navel? Breathe so deep. Inhale, bring both your legs up towards the sky, reaching and drawing your hands up towards your feet. So lift your torso, lift your head, look up towards your feet, and see if you can just try to imagine to reach your fingers and past your feet and reach your hands and fingers higher than your feet. You should feel that in your core. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, give yourself a big hug. And then from here, super quick, stretch your left leg out in front of you, right arm stretched out towards the right, bend your right leg and bring your left hand onto your right knee, bending over towards the left, looking towards the right. Just for a super, super quick stop here. With your next inhale, switch to sides, but for a moment, pull your right leg into your chest with your hands, and then switching sides. Lengthen out your right leg, pull your left leg in and bend your knee. Grab your left knee with your right hand, pull it over towards the right. Stretch your left arm out towards the left, twisting over with your left leg and looking towards the left. One of the most deepest twists I know for the spinal cord, back. So calming, so relaxing. One more breath. And then slowly, as you inhale, come back to center and squeeze everything in, right? Squeeze everything in, every single muscle, even your facial muscles. Anything you felt like you haven't touched today. Breathe in and exhale, release everything. Shavasana, final resting pose, even resting our back now. Remove all the props and all the tools and anything that could potentially distract you. Close your eyes. And just simply breathing here, allowing your body to rest and allowing, all that energy and the vibration you've created in your body. And let that synthesize. Miranda, I'm sorry if I was throwing this super crazy class. I hope you still enjoyed it. But thank you, I love that, all the feedback, you guys. Just breathe here. And notice, this is a final moment to let go of any additional tension in the body and the mind. And let's take a 1-minute meditation here. Just see if there's anything additionally that you can let go, letting go of wanting to fix it. Noticing when it becomes an obsession, when it actually blocks us from being our best self, blocking us from letting the juice flow and being creative, tapping into our full potential. That means that we have to relax, like that hand motion, if we're making a fist, holding on, spilling down, trying obsessively to find a solution. Sometimes it blocks the view from the path. And letting go. With your palms open now, feel that motion of letting go of holding on to wanting to fix, to manipulate it. Allowing yourself to be your natural you, your true self, trusting yourself. And for a few seconds here with your eyes closed, what are you thankful for today? Wanting to respect your time. Let's put an official end to this class, but feel free to keep resting. I always try to highlight that. Keep resting a little longer if that's what you need. I am very, very grateful for this community, for practicing with you guys together. And Louisa, I see you in a few days from the other side, flying back to Europe, We all face so many different challenges. Let's, keep coming back to the breath, whatever it might be, the breath is your tools, your guide. It tells you what you need. And if you need to slow down, trusting that inner voice, if you have to slow down. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Diana. Thank you, Liz and Joanna, Paige, Sarah. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful rest of the night. Bye-bye.